Optimus Magnum.
What's good, YouTube fam? My name is Optimus Magnum, otherwise known as Tony, and thanks again for taking the time out of your day to click on one of my videos and watch. I really appreciate you guys. First and foremost, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on that notification bell that lets you guys know when a new video is up and things going on in the world of Optimus Magnum. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. That way you can see when I'm streaming. You can hang out with me, chill with a bunch of great community members and people, and just chat it up and just watch me play some video games. It's really fun. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. I'm really active on Instagram and Twitter the most. That's where I post pictures on Instagram. It also goes to Twitter. You could talk to me on Twitter and I talk back always. I pretty much respond to most messages. That way you can just chat it up with me and talk about games, talk about life, talk about fun stuff, things coming out, new tech, new things, and all kinds of video game related topics or other topics, sports, whatever. I talk about it all on Twitter, and I like to have fun on there. So, and on Instagram, you get to see me post some pictures. I post a lot of pictures of my collectibles, of my collection stuff that I pick up, games that I play, stuff that I'm playing now, or talk about, various video games and things like that. It's a good time. So thanks again, and yeah, let's get on with the video. So this video is back in the series of what games that I'm playing in 2021. These are games that I have either played before, or I've never beaten, or games I just want to revisit, or games that I've never played and that I've always wanted to, and I finally picked them up and I would like to play them. These are games that are in my collection. They're not games that because there's a lot of different games I could mention for a certain console that I have, but I just don't have the games for it, so I don't play it. I mean, I could play emulators, I guess, but I just don't. These are games that are in my collection that I want to play in 2021. So for this particular episode, we're going to talk about the PS1 or the PlayStation 1. Revolutionary system, obviously. I played a lot of it when I was young. I had one. Me and my buddy, we played countless hours of PlayStation 1 games. It was just so cool to see, and the graphics were just such a step up from the SNES and the Sega Genesis. It was just amazing. It was just such an amazing revolutionary console for me, especially, and just seeing those motion graphics and those like movie style graphics for the first time, and being able to put a disc in. It was just so weird, after years of blowing a cartridge and putting it in and jamming a cartridge into something, have a system like that. It was just crazy. So let's get into it. These I don't have much in my PS1 collection that I haven't played or beaten. I don't have a really extensive PlayStation 1 collection, but these are games that I have in my collection that I've picked up, and I want to play because they're pretty cool. So the first one is Gex. And I've heard a lot about this game on a lot of different channels, like Metal Jesus, Radical Reggie, and stuff like that, like places like channels like that. And I took the chance when I found it one day to just pick it up and everything. And from what I've seen, it's a cool looking game. Now I haven't played this yet, obviously, but this is a game that I want to play. It's a platformer, and I'm very interested. I like platformers, especially lately. I've been really enjoying platforming games. So I wanna see how it is, and it looks really cool. Plus, it's a cool gecko. Look at him. Look at him with his little sunglasses and everything. Look how dope he looks. So yeah, this is a game that I want to play. The next one. Now this is based on a movie, and I absolutely loved this movie when it was in the theaters. I remember going to this movie, and I remember I was sick that day. My cousin picked me up and he was like, "Yo, you want to see a movie?" And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't feel good." And he was like, "Well, let's go see it," right? And it was Independence Day, and I'll never forget going to the theater with my cousin that day and just watching this movie. And if you watch it now, the special effects are like, yeah. But back then, watching the special effects and watching all the alien ships and the action scenes and the motivational speeches and all the other stuff, you were just like, I remember when at the end, when when the alien ship went down, the ships went down, just everybody just saying USA, USA. It was just like, and the whole theater was like saying it. It was crazy. It was right around July 4th time too, so it was like really, really like pumped up. But it was really cool movie. And this is it's basically you're in a spaceship game. I played this before just a tiny bit, never beat it, but it's basically you're in a spaceship, and obviously you're piloting and you're trying to, you know, fight the alien pilots. I think you can be the aliens too in this game, if I'm not mistaken. You can also be the alien ship in this and fly that as well. But really fun game, and I like little flight games like this and things like that. But this is a really cool, it has really cool animations too, if I remember, like the movie style animations from the movie. But fun game to play, and I want to see if I can beat it. Next game. Now this game I played a little bit of, but I never went through every character and never got through every character. I always play with one character, and I'll talk about it in a second. You probably know who it is, but this is Tekken 3. I've never played through this game with every character, beating the whole game. I've only played with one, Eddie Gordo. I loved Tekken 2. I used to play this with my buddy all the time. Tekken 2. We played so much. I can never do combos. That was the funniest thing about this, is I can never ever do combos, because I don't know what it was. For some reason I couldn't get the combos. But what I learned to do is, my buddy used to kick my rear end all the time because he knew how to do constant combos. So I just stayed up late nights a lot of times learning how to block all the combos from different characters. So every combo he learned with all the different characters, I learned how to block the certain combos. Like, I would study the combos and block every one of them, because you can train in Tekken 2. Well, this one I played, and it was mind-blowing because Eddie Gordo was such a different fighter. He used that capoeira, if I said it wrong, I'm sorry, but he used the capoeira martial arts style, and it was just so dope. The way he was just rolling and kicking, and all the twisty kicks and all that stuff. So I just only ever played with him. So this is a game that I wanted to revisit and play all the way through, and see if I can actually beat it with all the different characters, and see all the different storylines and stuff. The next game is Twisted Metal. This is the first one. I played a lot of Twisted Metal 2, but I never actually played the original Twisted Metal too much. I think I've only played it maybe a couple times back when I was younger, because I think when I started playing Twisted Metal, it was Twisted Metal 2 that I started playing. So this is a game that I want to see if I can beat. I think you have to beat it with all the different characters, because that's how you get all the different storylines or whatever. That's how you learn the characters or whatever. But if I'm mistaken, please let me know in the comment section, because like I said, I've never played this, but this is something I want to play. And Twisted Metal 2 is another game that I would love to play. I just don't have it yet. It's a game that's really hard for me to find, other than not paying like an arm and a leg for it. So that's a game that I'm looking for, and I'm hoping I find this year during garage and yard sales. So we'll see what happens, but Twisted Metal is it's just always been a cool game to play, with all the sound and everything like that, and the metal and the heavy metal playing in the background, and just like all the laughter and the giggling, and Sweet Tooth with his little chuckle and stuff like that. It was just always a fun game, so I want to pick this up again and play it. And the last one is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation series, period. I play it PS1 and PS2. I've played it constantly. I still play it to this day. I love the game. I've actually, I don't think I've gotten everything in this game, let alone, but in this particular one. But this is what I want to do. I want to try it again, because I don't remember if I did or not. So it's Hot Shots Golf 2. The first one, I know I unlocked everything. The second one, I don't remember if I did or not, so I'm going to go for it again. This is such a great golf game. Like, it's kind of crazy, because it to me, it's always been like, it's realistic golf, right? Like semi-realistic golf, right? The way it looks when you were on the course, but they're cartoony characters, and they all have different traits, and they all have different ways to do things, and you unlock different clubs and different kind of balls depending on, you know, how the spin you want the ball, and all the other, you know, trajectories and things like that. But such a fun game. It is so cool to just play while you're just chilling, listening to music. It's just a cool, casual game. Like you just play, you could play against your friends, you could play you know, with people and stuff like that. It's just, or by yourself. It's just so much fun. And I have played countless hours of this. I played it on my, like I said, PS1, PS2, the PS3. I've played this on the PS4 when it's Everybody's Golf now it's called. I've played this on the PSP when I had it. When I had a PSP, I don't have a PSP anymore, but it was just, this game is just one of my, it's just my favorite golf series of all time. Even over like Tiger Woods and all those other golf games that came out, I love this game. So if you ever have a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 and you want to play a great golf game, this is definitely the game for you. Or Hot Shots Golf 3 or 4. Just awesome game. Even the first one, I have Hot Shot, I have them all. So there's just it's just a fun golf series, and I definitely highly recommend this. And I'm gonna see if I can play this through again, because it's just what I like to do. I love to play Hot Shots Golf. So hopefully I could play against my wife or my friend who comes over, and he can play against me, because we used to battle on this. Used to just battle all night. It was just so much fun. Just listening to music and just battling on golf. It's fun. All right, guys, that's all the games I have for the PS1 for playing in 2021. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell to let you know when a new video is coming out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch again. That way you can watch me stream these kind of games, or watch me stream some retro stuff or new stuff, depending on what I'm playing that day, and just have fun with me in the stream. And also, please don't forget to comment. Let me know in the comment section what games you guys play, if you've played any of these games that I mentioned today, or if there's any PS1 games that you would recommend me playing. There's so many different titles on the PlayStation 1, and I wish I had them all, but I don't have them all, and I'm slowly picking them up. They're kind of hard to find sometimes without paying an arm and a leg for some of them. And there's some games that I just don't know about, or that I just never played or like that, because I was busy playing games like this, and I just couldn't put them down. So let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about those games and some other games that I might want to try to pick up or look up and find and play. And that's gonna do it for the video, guys. I really appreciate all you guys watching and taking the time out of your day again to watch me. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next video. So peace and happy gaming.